Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. Hey, AJ. You are like being my biggest cheerleader today, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. So, welcome to episode 26, season 9, Love Island, Winter Sun. Let's chat about tonight's episode. There's so many people on Twitter today being like, you know, like how boring is this season, but yeah, I'm still here. I mean, I think it's a really good season, but obviously we are ready for Casa Amor, and Casa Amor is coming. I cannot believe it's here already. I'm so excited. I mean, right, there's a few things to chat about today. I want to get Twitter up because I think we might look at Twitter in a moment. So let me just get Twitter on standby. I mentioned that before I came live, but I didn't, so I apologize. Right, that's there for when I need it. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so let's just talk about today. Let's just go from the beginning. Okay, what do you all think about this whole tack? That's their ship name. That the Shaq and Tanya situation. Like, there is part of me that like I understand where I'm okay. I suppose I'm on Tanya's side. I agree with Tanya, but I understand where Shaq's coming from in a way. Like, if my partner ever, and I mean ever, tried to tell me off in front of someone, I would not be happy. However, I don't think it's that deep because they're in the villa together, so they're all really close. And I do believe that Tanya, if it was something that was really deep and really like bad or like really personal, then she wouldn't have said it in front of Lana. But it feels like he's taken it way too personally. I mean, everybody on Twitter is being like, well, actually, there's two sides. Surprising, there's two sides on Twitter. There's one side that's like, Shaq, don't let Tanya talk to you like that. You are right. And then the other side is like, Tanya, go Tanya, you are right. And like, Shaq, you can give, but you cannot take. I mean, for me, that's what it is. It's he can give it out, and he treats everyone else like a child. Like, remember in the first week when him and Harris had the like the little fight, not a physical fight, but like Shaq got on at him. And I was on Harris's side at that time. But like now I understand. Now I understand where Harris was coming from. Like, you know, I was on Shaq's side at the time. But now I'm like, no, my friend, Harris was right. Like, Harris was 100% right. I was going to make sure that I've got, so I can see the comments, because sometimes the comments in StreamYard, you don't all come up because some people say bad words. So I've got to, that's Jenny, if you're watching. Jenny usually is ripping someone to shreds and then is being told that, yes, okay, right, I can watch that there. Okay, cool. Yeah, anyway, I'm definitely on Tanya's side. I think Shaq, yeah, what I think is that Shaq can give but cannot take, and he's happy to treat everyone else and gossip about everybody else and be on his high horse, his moral compass being north, and he's not able to like ever not ever to be able to like see anybody else's side. AJ, straight in there. Shaq has to go. He is so controlling. Oh, hello, thank you, Father Trucker. Shaq has to go. He's so controlling. Yes. Like, yeah. Like, I don't want to say that because I really want to like Shaq and Tanya, but it's weird. His kind of the controlling side of him is really ugly, and it comes out in such. And Father Trucker agrees. Shaq has to go. Yeah. Like, it's definitely not going to work on the outside. I think Tanya's made it very clear that she is not liking it. Like, I'm not a Shaq fan, which I'm really sad about because I liked his moral compass at the beginning, but now it's coming across too controlling. I agree. There's something shifting, like the storylines, everyone's shifting. Like, now Shaq has been made out to be this kind of bad guy, and Olivia's now kind of being seen to be the nice girl, which I don't get because she was the one who was a gossiper before. I don't know, there's something shifting the storylines the producers are trying to make us go down, which I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm quite surprised that Kai and Olivia were in the bottom 3. Anybody else, how were you surprised the bottom 3 today? Let me know what you think. Obviously we knew who was going to go home. That was quite clear, wasn't it? It was quite clear that poor Ellie and poor Jordan were going to be sent home, which is a real shame. Or is it? I don't know. I mean, I liked Ellie. I thought she was really funny. I really liked the business she was doing at Tom. I thought that was quite fun. Kai, no, not Kai, sorry. Jordan, I was really up for him meeting someone. I really wanted to see, well, actually, I shipped Tanielle and Casey. I know. No, I'd shipped Tanielle and Spencer. God, I'm going back. I'm getting really mixed up. But I could have thought Jordan should have picked Tanielle because then he would have been safe. Actually, if he'd picked Tanielle, he would have been safe because we all would have kept them in for Tanielle's sake. Intense, I find him. He had a face like a slapped arse the whole episode, yeah. He hates being told off. And as someone who also hates being told off as an adult, I understand. But I do think I wouldn't hold a grudge that this long. For example, I wasn't told off last week, but I was told I'd done something. And I was like, and I remember being like, oh my God, I didn't mean it like that. And then I just took myself off for 10 minutes, came back, bam, over with, accept that you were wrong, move on. You know what I mean? Adulting. There she is, adult. May not look it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Casa and Moore, right, I was getting really worried that all these couples were like way too serious, way too into it. But actually, now that Casa and Moore is here or is about to be upon us, I am so happy that they're all unhappy couples because let's see what happens. In the summer, though, Casa and Moore was boring because was there only like one person? Who was it who was able to actually go and be with other people? I can't remember who it was. I can't remember the cast now. But it was quite boring that we only had one person who was able to actually go and see people. So that's the only thing. I hope. Okay, in Casa and Moore, I don't think Lana will go near. I don't think Lana and Jesse would even think about going with anyone else. I think Olivia, now that she's been in the bottom 2 with Kai, I think she will think to herself now and she will be curious in Casa more. I think Kai might stick. Who are the other couples? Is that it? Shaq and Tanya. I think Shaq will stick, but I think Shaq and Tanya, but I think Tanya will definitely find someone new. Is that controversial? I don't know. What do you all think? Who do you think will stick and who do you think will stray? Stray and stick. Strick. Yeah, I don't know. It's come at a really good time. I think it'll just be a nice test. Ron will get into trouble somewhere or another. He'll do something morally wrong and get told off by Shaq. But I don't think he will stray or Lana will stray. Casa Moore bring out the game players. And you know, straight away I think of Tom. I forgot about Tom. I really believe Tom and Sammy. I really believe that they will get together. They do like being together, sorry. So I don't want to think that they would actually break up. But I think they could because Tom is the biggest player in there, right? Tom and Ron are like the biggest players in there. But Ron, I don't think if he wants even a chance of winning or doing well outside of this show, he won't stray in Casa Moore because it won't go well because he's done enough too bad. He's done enough things that are bad. So I feel to show face, Ron will stick. But I do think Ron does like Lana. I don't know, whatever. He's a game player. Tom will jump, of course. And I think Ellie will. Tom has grown on me. I wasn't fussed at the start, but he has turned a leaf. Yeah, 100%. I like Tom now. And like a week ago, I didn't like him at all. I thought he was horrible, what he was doing. I mean, I loved it as well. Absolutely loved it. But I think Tom will stray like 100%. 100% emoji, whatever it is. Like he will definitely test He'll definitely kiss, and he'll see what goes on. I hope, last in the summer, we all knew that they were going to Casa Amor. Like, we knew, who was it who went? It was the girls who left, wasn't it? And we knew that they knew what was going to happen, what was happening. We knew that the boys knew what was happening. So I hope they do it this way, that they don't know, that they really do pull the rug from underneath them. Although, because the girls had a girls' day away today, maybe that's why they did that. So that means that the girls, when the boys have a day away next time, that is not as noticeable. Do you know what? I feel bad for Jordan and Ellie, because imagine being thrown out just before Casa Amor. That'd be absolutely heartbreaking. Anyway, I wrote some of the notes. Yeah, I think that's really all to talk about tonight, isn't it? It was a bit of like a lots happened, but lots also didn't happen. It was all on that Shaq and Tanya. I mean, I don't know any of you think about, like, for a while it was about, for like a moment, is Shaq and Tanya getting together, and then they were together, we didn't see them very much, and now all we see of them is when they're fighting and stuff. I know we're here for the drama. I mean, they're never going to show, only show the drama, don't they? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Should we have a look at some tweets, maybe? Let's do that. And then if anything else you want to talk about, stick it in the thing. Let me get the tweets ready. Okay. It's just gonna pop up. I gotta be ready for it. Present, share screen, window, tweets. Okay, here's some tweets. Yes, everyone's getting really excited about Casa Amor. Bring on the fuckery. Shouldn't curse. I can't curse on here anymore, apparently. This was funny and a bit mean, but also funny. It was like, Jordan, if you walk fast enough, you'll see Danielle at the airport. I'm like, if they could get together, maybe. I don't know. And this I thought was very funny. Did you sometimes in Love Island, they're trying to, like, build up the suspense. They literally play the music the whole time, but tonight it was literally the longest piece of music ever. Also, just to say, I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't do a bit of a twist. They've been so good at the twist this year. Like, why didn't they go? Yeah, good point, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Good. Why didn't they? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at your messages. I'll get to them. Why did they do a bit of a twist today? Like, go the bottom two. Everyone's got to decide who's going to go. Why didn't you do that? So they did. Okay, I suppose what they should have done is split the girls and the boys up, and one girl, one boy had to go. Then they would have chose Ellie, and they would have chose Jordan anyway, wouldn't they have? Then what they should have done is send Ellie and Jordan home, and then the other Islanders should have picked from the other two. So 2 couples should have gone home. They should have done it some kind of twist, I think, because it was a bit samey. Tanya's the ick. Hard to get back from that. 100%. I think she's gone. She's left the building. She's got her passport. She's about to leave the shack house. She's ready for Casa Amor. That's what I thought would happen. Yeah. Like, I felt a bit boring because it's such a crucial moment. But then we should have voted for our favorite girl and boy. Because then that would have been fairer. But then Ellie and Jordan probably still would have gone home. You know what I mean? I think Ellie and Jordan were going home no matter what configuration you put it in. But she sent 2 couples home. AJ, you and me next time. We can, like, literally, we'll run the show. Because it's that easy, I'm sure. Not. Right, okay. I don't think there's much else to talk about, right? That's pretty much what happened tonight. Casa Amor is upon us. I'm so excited. I'll be here on Sunday night, and then I'm going away again on tour, but I should be able to catch up whilst I'm on tour. We are on the same page, AJ. We are. But I will be able to still come on live because I think where I am, it's like in the morning. I'm going to Australia basically, but I'll be able to watch in the mornings and then go to the beach. I mean, go to work, but to the beach on my days off. So I will definitely be staying with you all. Do not worry. I'll be makeup brush. I will be with you all. I promise. Okay. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're new here, please subscribe and like the video. Write a comment down below. Who do you think is going to stray and who thinks going to stay in their couples through Casa Amor? It's the week we all wait for. Here we are. Please let it be juicy and please let it not be boring and everyone just be really sticking to their couples because we know that they're not all, oh my God, it looks so weird, my fingers. They're not all like that secure. I think my predictions, I'll say it here, Ron and Lana will stick, Jesse and Will stick, Sammy and that's it. The rest will, I think Shaq and Kai will stick, Olivia and Sammy will play, and Tanya will play. Let's see what happens. When was it 30 years ago? Epic place, travel safe. I will. But I'll be here on Sunday anyway. I'm still in London on Sunday. So I shall see you then. All right. Big love. Thank you all so much. I'll speak to you very soon. Goodbye.